Today, we're talking about how AI can grow your business so fast it feels illegal. So, if you want to save hundreds of hours, grow faster, level up your business and your life, then this is for you. I'll give you three key things here that you should be doing with AI in your business today so that you don't get left behind, because I promise your competition is doing this now. Hey, Nick Parker here. Real quick, if you don't know who I am, I've owned 5 companies over the last 20 years. One successful exit, a couple failures along the way. Currently the founder and CEO at Leadline, a marketing agency that's run over 500,000 ads for some of the most popular brands. And this podcast is about helping you grow the smart way and not the hard way. So let's dive in. Number one, using AI for your creative and copy. A year ago, my team and I had got together and we were just starting to dabble with AI, and we were doing AI images and AI copy. And to be honest, it was not very good. It was actually quite terrible. So what was happening was the imagery looked very AI. The images were not great. Things were not lining up. It just was not great. Copywriting sounded very robotic and terrible. Fast forward to this year, and it's a completely different story. Last week, or I think it was about 2 weeks ago, we had a all hands on team meeting for account management where everybody gets together and shares tests and experiments and wins in the winner circle. And there was an AI generated image that looked so good and beat every other image that it was being tested against. And this is against like 40 other images. So hands down, AI is starting to really do a great job on creating images. So how do you create a really strong AI-based image or AI-generated image for your ads? Well, all you have to do is have a really strong system prompt and maybe some reference points like other images to help start the process. So what is a system prompt? A system prompt would sound something like this. You tell the AI, you are an award-winning graphic designer who's designed social media ads for businesses all over the world. The brand colors are, give it the brand colors, your offer is, the emotional tone of the image should be, use this past winning image as a reference and create something similar to this, right? That would be an idea of a short system prompt. The reason I say short is your system prompt should be extremely detailed, very, very long, and you should cover all your bases. So make sure you're getting the emotional tone. Make sure that you're getting the colors and the brand colors. Make sure you're getting enough contrast in the image. Make sure you're telling it you need it to stand out in a crowded social media environment, and everything that you can possibly think of. And when you do this over time, you will build better and better system prompts for the AI to create amazing images that can really lower your cost per lead and accelerate the growth of your business. Now, let's talk about the second part of this, which is copywriting, writing headlines, writing ad copy, and things like that. You got to be careful here. Here's a warning, because you don't want your ad copy to sound like AI, and we're still at a point where you can always sniff out AI written email or an AI written ad copy. It's still not that great, but it can be great when you use the right system prompt. So same principle applies here. Don't just give it what you want it to do. Tell the AI how you want it to think and act and be and write. Take on a certain personality, take on a certain tone. Are we using humor? Are we being serious? Are we being calculated? Are we being more engineer-like? Like, there's ways that you can write a great system prompt that's going to completely change the game and not sound like AI when your ad comes out, okay? Never take the first version, always do iterations and iterations and iterations, but use a heavy, detailed system prompt, and I promise you will get better results by doing that. Real quick, if you're getting some value out of this, hit that subscribe button. Let's get back to it. Number 2 is AI sales support. What? This one is really unbelievable to me, and I still can't believe it. What we're seeing right now is still blowing my mind. I look forward to hearing more and more about this every time we have these account management type meetings where all of our account managers are getting together and sharing what's going on with AI and what they're seeing. And it's blowing my mind. So a year ago, we had a client named Tom who owned several locations and was opening a new location. Well, this is prior to us launching anything with AI, and AI was still in the earlier stages at that point. At least we felt it wasn't as good. It's still too bot-like at that point. And Tom got 429 plus leads in a 14 or 15-day window and was completely overwhelmed. Leads were slipping through the cracks. Nobody was getting properly followed up with. There was a lot of rescheduling happening for their appointments that were booked. It was just so overwhelming and stressful that like Tom was like, I can't do this. Ended up having to like hire a full-time person to like deal with that. And it was very expensive and slow and just, it wasn't great. Fast forward to today. It was a couple weeks ago, same situation, almost the same lead volume, launched, and the business owner didn't even know. Like it was totally smooth, totally, and all of a sudden their calendar is booked out for weeks on end, and they didn't have to lift a finger. Why? Because the AI sales support. So we have an AI sales agent named Emma, and every business needs some sort of AI sales agent in their business managing the leads. Why? Because you get speed to lead. The study, maybe you've heard of it. There was a couple studies done at MIT actually about speed to lead. There's different debates on whether it's 5 minutes or 10 minutes, but nevertheless, you're 100x more likely to engage that lead, and there's a 400% drop off if you don't reach that lead within at least 10 minutes and then have that lead engaged. It's one thing to have an automation go out to that lead and then it just fall off and they're waiting like hours and hours for a reply. It's another thing to have that lead engaged with a message and then a full conversation happens immediately after that. Completely different story. So speed to lead is important. Another reason is you can train the AI to handle frequently asked questions that you get over and over again. What's your address? Where are you located? Tell me more about the class schedules. What's the program like? What's this? What's that? What's that? What do I need to bring? How much time do I need to be there? Can you give me direction? All those frequently asked questions can easily be handled by the AI sales agent, and they will actually the AI will pre-sell the appointment prior to them coming in. That's right. You're taking a cold lead or a lukewarm lead and heating them up to become a hot lead. And the AI sales agent is doing a great job of that. And we've seen situations where people are replying back to the AI sales agent saying, LOL, emoji face, thank you so much. You've been so helpful. Can't wait to come in. Thank you so much. And then the AI sales agent, yeah, let me know if you need anything. I'm here for your help. It's like, oh, by the way, one more question. And the conversations, they're so natural and so fluid and so conversational that businesses' level of customer service are going up. And they're having better net promoter scores and they're going up over time through the lead management process, and the conversion rates are higher because the customer service is higher. So anyway, if you don't have an AI sales agent yet, your competition will. Make sure you put one in your business today. Number 3, AI reputation management. How often do you read reviews before you buy something on Amazon, try a new restaurant, or visit a new gym? I know that when my wife and I are going to a new restaurant, the first thing I do is I look to see how many reviews, what the rating of the reviews are, and then I dive right into the actual reviews and I want to see what people are saying. What are the common themes? What are the common things that people are loving? And I want to know what are the common bad things that people are repeating and saying over and over again. So with that being said, reviews are one of the most overlooked trust tools that we have today in the marketing world for small business, right? So reviews build trust. More importantly, they help people feel like they won't have a bad experience, since most people are trying to avoid pain. And this is the episode that I recently did on psychology of why people buy. I explain it in greater detail. So if you're interested, go check out that episode. We'll link it below. So AI reviews make it so simple. You basically push a button and it sends out the new client or customer member a review request. And then when that new customer leaves a review, the AI will go in and read that entire review and leave a very intelligent and thoughtful reply to build engagement on all your review places like Google reviews and build trust for the business. It's an absolute no-brainer, right? So if you're not using AI in your business and your competition is, you risk getting left behind. So make sure that you are using AI. It's not overly complicated. And if you have questions, I'm happy to help. So, hey, if you'd like this video, then subscribe and like, and make sure you check out the psychology of why people actually buy. We'll link that one right here.